Good morning, everyone. Here's your daily weather and hazard briefing for central and eastern Idaho for this Thursday, April 22nd. We do have our pattern changing once again. It's actually going to at least try to warm up a little bit. We have a wave moving through tonight and tomorrow that's going to bring showers and a few thunderstorms beginning this afternoon and that continuing through tomorrow. Our next storm arrives later Saturday. This one's going to be a slow mover. We probably won't see this one out of our hair until Monday at the earliest. It may even last into Tuesday. Some of the indications are this thing may slow down a little bit as it comes on through. We're going to see some rain. We're going to see some mountain snow showers. We might see snow trying to fall down below 6,000 feet, but most of the accumulating snow over the entire period is going to be above 7,000 feet. And just about every day we might even see a few thunderstorms popping up across the area. We are watching this area of clouds and showers up to our north and west. This is the little system we're talking about skirting through tonight and tomorrow. Meanwhile, low pressure is going to develop off the coast over the weekend and take its time swinging through. That's going to bring the continuation of showers and thunderstorms until that storm moves through for the early part of next week. Looking at the weather and impacts outlook, you can see not much impact going on. Maybe some light snow showers in the higher elevations of Lemhi County today and tomorrow as well. We might even see that up around Stanley this afternoon, but nothing of really of an impact coming our way. That starts to change as we get into the weekend. We start to see more wind. We see rain showers, some mountain snow showers, and some thunderstorms. We're going to start to see a little bit of accumulating snow over the central mountains, and we're going to see that accumulating snow expanding to all of our higher elevation areas Sunday into Monday. We're just going to see some rain showers and thunderstorms across the Snake Plain and the Magic Valley. And like we said, most of the snow, when we see this low moving through, will be above 7,000 feet. It might be lower, especially when the low moves overhead Sunday into Monday across the area. So how are things looking for the next, I'd say 24 hours or so? Here's where we are at noon today. We're starting to see a few of those showers moving into the central mountains. And like we said, this will be the best area for seeing some lightning strikes, a few rumbles of thunder this afternoon. We'll see this spreading to the east by the time we get in later this afternoon, this evening. It's very possible, not really being picked up well on some of our forecasts, but there could be and likely will be a few isolated showers all the way from the South Hills across the mountains and higher elevations from Pocatello up through Idaho Falls over towards Soda Springs. And that trend will continue into the overnight hours and into tomorrow. Still some lingering showers across the area. We go into tomorrow morning. It looks like another little surge potentially over the Snake Plain moving into the eastern highlands. And pretty much for tomorrow afternoon, we're looking at the main threat of lingering showers. Not expecting any thunder tomorrow, just some lingering showers. Basically, Lemhi County up towards Monida Pass, Island Park, back down towards Driggs, the Big Holes, Palisades, maybe as far south as Bear Lake. That's into Friday. Then we get a break until we move later into Saturday. So looking back here, let's go through our forecast for temperatures today. Temperatures continue to climb. We're going to be around 60 over much of the Snake Plain and our lower elevations. Mid-60s once you get into the Magic Valley and into the Treasure Valley. You're heading towards Mountain Home. It might be closer to 70 degrees. 50 in Stanley this afternoon. If you're going really high up, it's still going to be in the 30s and 40s for today. Like we said, there might be some very light wet snow over the highest elevations of the Sawtooth and the surrounding mountains on up towards Lost Trail Pass over into the western side of Lemhi County. For tonight, we start to see a little bit more snow in the higher elevations, and you'll see that also spreading over towards the Big Holes, the Tetons. Seeing very little snow there, but you get up into Lemhi County, also the mountains northwest of Chalice, we might see a couple of inches of wet snow accumulating for this evening and into the overnight hours. Temperatures tomorrow morning pretty much above freezing, at or above freezing for Chalice, Rexburg, Idaho Falls, closer to 40 into the Treasure or Magic Valley, down into the South Hills. You get over into the eastern highlands, temperatures in the mid to upper 20s, still in the teens around Stanley and Copper Basin in the morning. For tomorrow, with those lingering showers, maybe up across the Lemhi Range, up towards Lost Trail Pass, also Island Park, over towards Teton Pass and the Tetons, we might see an inch or less of snow with that particular lingering activity tomorrow. Temperatures tomorrow coming down a couple degrees in much of the area, but you still are looking at low to mid-60s from Pocatello westward, also for the valleys down towards the Utah border. And for Saturday morning, still warming up across the region. Many of us not in our more populated areas, not dropping near freezing. Island Park 27 degrees, Stanley 23, but Challis will be at 36 for Saturday morning. And we start to see with that wave later in the day on Saturday, some snow falling in across the mountains, Galena Summit, Banner Summit, the Sawtooth, also some of the very highest peaks over towards Mount Bora, up towards Lost Trail Pass, and also up towards Reynolds Pass as well, and the Tetons. Highs on Saturday, we rebound a couple of degrees once again. In the mountains, it'll be a little bit cooler, but you see temperatures 65 to 70 from basically American Falls west towards Twin Falls into the Treasure Valley as well. Basically 50s over the rest of our lower elevations. Some of our mid-elevations setting about 45 to 50. More snow returning to the mountains Saturday night. We might even see a little bit of snow in Stanley, but otherwise about 1 to 2, maybe 3 inches across the Sawtooth. The Tetons, 1 to 2 inches. Most of our passes not seeing a whole lot of snow with this, but still could be some impacts on driving Saturday night into Sunday morning. Temperatures in the lower elevations in the 40s. You can see Salmon 37, Stanley 24 degrees. You can see the mountains and some of those higher elevations. If you're going out into the mountains this weekend with the storm coming in, you're going to want to be prepared for some wind, and you want to be prepared for more than rain. You're going to have to be prepared for some wet snow as well. And temperatures on Sunday, we drop back quite a bit as that storm gets closer. In a lot of areas, we're running maybe 5 to 10 degrees colder than we were versus Saturday. And snow amounts on Sunday, you can see quite a bit of snow falling. If you're headed over Teton Pass on Sunday, potential of 2 to 4 inches of snow. More snow in the Tetons, also up towards Reynolds Pass. Snow amounts in the Sawtooth. Now, these are preliminary. Expect these to change, but if you're trying to plan now, you could easily see as much as 2 to 4 inches of snow across portions of the Sawtooth. And just kind of give you an idea, sometimes we can look at things that, to look at, not necessarily, because we always give you an amount. This is something that we can kind of look at and say, okay, maybe that's not the whole picture. And this is actually looking at Galena Summit. We're going to look at that snow potential for Saturday into Sunday. The majority of the forecast wants to call for about 1 to maybe just about 2.25 inches of snow, and our forecast is right around that 1 inch mark. But can't rule out that maybe up around Galena Summit, it might actually try to snow a little bit over 3 inches. That's a low chance for now, but can't rule that out. Sometimes these low probability events can occur, and they have a bigger impact. Going into Sunday, about 1.2 inches to about 2.3 inches of snow is possible. We're going again at that lower end around 1 inch, 1.25 inches of snow. But look at that. There's even the potential for over 4 inches of snow. Again, it's not a sure bet at this point, but something to think about in terms of looking at what the possibilities are with this storm coming in. And for Monday, looking maybe potentially as much as an inch, 1.25 around Galena Summit. Our forecast is right around an inch, but there's the potential there again. Maybe it snows closer to 2 inches. We're just going to have to watch and see how things progress as the storm gets closer, and there are going to be changes as we try to fine-tune things over the weekend. And temperatures on Monday, we're going to scoot back a little bit here. Temperatures cooling off on Monday again with that storm moving over central and eastern Idaho. So once again, our pattern is changing. It's really going to change over the weekend with some snow in the mountains, quite a bit more snow in the mountains than we've seen with the past couple of storms, so it's just something to think about if you're heading out into the high country. We definitely want you to have a good day. We want you to have a good weekend, and do stay safe out there, everyone.